I can't.
Good morning.
You're so cute, Carla. The cowboy hat is just the best. I don't know that and the one you have now. I love that picture you have now.
Oh, the little old widow's thing.
You're so cute.
Oh God, you should see me right now. Ain't so cute. Hey, Carrie, Lucky, Leo's wife.
Hey, y'all.
Ginger Locks, Remy.
Hello,
Remy.
members.
Yes, members. Hello.
Coffee crew.
Hello, my coffee crew.
I'm pushing my time back to go out to work at 10 this morning because I just kind of figure it's Saturday. It's a holiday weekend. Nobody wants me knocking at their door at 9 a.m.
A lot of people will be camping and doing all kinds of fun stuff, like our
I don't think I want a shotgun in my face at 9 a.m. I just, yeah, that might not be a good idea.
I can understand that.
Yeah.
Hey, Ginger Locks. Or whatever. Link takes me to my dashboard. Oh, really? Takes you to your dashboard. That's interesting.
So what's everybody doing this holiday weekend?
Yeah, what is everybody doing?
I know Nunya's fishing. Leo's got family stuff today. Making that amazing cake.
Oh my God, does that cake look good or what?
I know, the better than sex cake.
Better than sex cake. Oh my God. I have to make that for my husband. He loves chocolate.
I need a list of
them. You knocking at my door at all. What a bitch.
Well, I mean, right? Okay.
Oh, I almost choked on my own spit. And Eagles camping. Nunya's fishing. Someone else in my chat was glamping. So Leo's wife is going swimming with family in the heat. It was chilly here this morning. It was really
hush.
chilly.
No, it's kind of cool here today too.
It was. It was actually good. I got jogging pants on and stuff because it was cold. I'm currently telling my kid to sit their butt down, wake me up at 5:15 a.m. Kids, sit down.
And Lucky's watching this.
That's what I'm doing now. Wow, that's good. That's good.
The cake.
How's the cake? Oh, the cake. It looks better than sex. Well, almost better than sex. Let's just say that. Let's get that out there. How are you this morning, Ginger Locks? So I fell asleep last night again during a phone call.
She's tired because we laughed too hard last night. So.
I wake up in the middle of the night. I'm the only one on a freaking phone call. Like, I did that. Oh, at least you couldn't hear me snoring. I was muted.
We noticed that.
I thought if I fall asleep, because I've taken my sleeping pill, I thought if I fall asleep, I am not going to give them the satisfaction of hearing me snore. Because I don't know about snore.
It was awesome.
You all telling me. Please give me a link. The one in
listen,
that won't work. The link to my membership. Is that what she's asking for?
Let me see. No, I think it's the one to come up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she better.
Oh, because I had. Oh, okay. Here we go. Sorry. Oh, she's going to come up and give you hell.
Probably.
There you go.
No, she's probably going to talk about
any Gingerlock's mom, Leo wife. We don't have to worry about, you guys don't worry about your renters today because it's just members going to be chatting in here. So you guys have the day off. Uh-oh, here she comes.
I see you just want misdemeanor on your panel.
That's right.
Actually, no, I started one earlier and it was supposed to be a members only, and it turned out it was Ask Samara because it wasn't marked as members only.
No,
so
we agreed. Carla and I agreed to that story.
So there.
Carla and I agreed to that story before. No, actually, I clicked on it in Mod Chat too, and I was like, it won't let me in. Oh, she doesn't want me anymore. Oh, okay. She's probably going to ask Leo wife to get up here.
Well, that would have been the smart thing to do, but she did.
I don't believe me. You guys talk about me anyways when I'm not there, so there. No. When are you making it? Are you making it right now?
Yeah, I just took it out of the oven.
Oh, and we don't get any either.
Sorry.
That's not very nice. I mean, for members only, you would think you'd bring the cake in here and we could all eat it, but whatever.
Right.
For members only, yeah, that would be a good, like, instead of stale donuts, give them better than sex cake.
I would have definitely given y'all some.
I know you would have, because you're just such a sweetheart.
Everybody but me.
Right.
She doesn't love me. It's okay.
Meow.
I know, I hear you.
Is anyone else having buffering issues? Am I buffering?
No, I'm not.
I'm not.
I'm not buffering. Well, I don't know if I'm buffering to you all. Ginger, copy, paste, open in your browser. Oh, I'm on my iPhone. Unfortunately, no join button. I think you have to, someone has to post the membership link in the chat. I can do it if you want. Let me see. I hate doing that.
I did it just a few minutes ago. That's the one she's saying isn't working. I just
let me see if I can I don't know. I don't know. Continue talking. Okay, here we go. I hate posting my own link. Always seems like,
well, sweetheart, it's not that big of a deal. I mean,
wait, I know. I just feel like I'm begging for members or something.
Well, you are. I mean, come on.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, here we go. I'll post it and see if it works.
I mean, I understand that, but you know what I'm saying? People just need to get over that mess.
It's just like if you're e-begging and all that, if you post your PayPal and blah, 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 which I don't do really.
People need to worry about their own self.
That would be a great start, wouldn't it?
Yeah, really would.
It happen. Or, people that say they're not going to do drama anymore that do drama. No.
Be nice, Carla.
I'm being nice.
That was nice. Think of what she really could have said.
Yeah, I could have said more, but I'm being nice because I don't have my own content.
Carla doesn't act like this when you're not around. She's a lot nicer when she's on.
Probably worse.
When she's like when you're not around.
That's not. Put a 1 in the chat if you believe that malarkey. If you don't know what malarkey means, it's shit. That's what it means.
No, actually, we're making up words. This is going to be our word of the week. We
Malarkey?
should do that every week. We should make up a word.
That would be a good idea. What's
And
the
then
word for
it'll
the
be
week?
a Carlism. Ginger Locks mom. Thank you.
Welcome. Where the best part of waking up is calling your cup.
I don't know why you don't. I don't know why you don't like that, Carla.
I don't know. It's just like.
And you're in the cup now. It's on your intro. You're in the cup.
I love it when Miss.
I
Amanda
am
says
in my
that.
cup.
I do too, but I kind of like that we fight over it too.
She likes doing it. Just I think it's irritating.
Exactly.
So welcome to the Coffee Coalition, Ginger Locks. The best part of waking up is me in your cup.
It's the best coalition on YouTube, baby.
Best coalition.
All right, so the sweet condensed milk has been poured on top of it, and the caramel. So now all I have to do is let it cool, and then add the Cool Whip and the Heath bars on top.
So are you taking it to your cookout or wherever you're going?
Yeah, I'm always in charge of dessert. I love making desserts. I just don't like eating it.
Did you hear what else she's making?
Oh my God. I love
She's
eating
making
dessert.
Paula Deen's Not Your Mama's banana pudding.
Yeah. I'm making that
you
for
know
tomorrow.
What? Today, it's her son is making his version of the banana pudding. So
really?
It's going to be a healthy version.
Well, her Not Your Mama's, it's good because it has I don't know if y'all have ever made it, but it's good. It has the sweetened condensed milk in it, and it's got cream cheese and of course French vanilla pudding. And instead of vanilla wafers, you use those the Pepperidge Farm chess cookies.
Yes.
The butter cookies. Oh my gosh. So good.
Have you made it before?
Oh yeah, I make it. My kids love it.
I love banana.
But it's not like regular old banana pudding.
No, you can only have like a third of a cup in a bowl. That it's rich.
If you eat more than that, your teeth will rot out instantaneously.
Yeah, it's very rich. Yeah. But it's so
You know what? I might get Robbie to do a song like that and then play it.
What? The best part of waking up is Carla in your cup?
Carla in your cup, yeah.
You should. You'll probably get a copyright infringement.
I get one for every time
I'm a member of the NASI, so they can't do that. I'm a songwriter, technically. Not
Lucky
really.
Says, I feel lucky. I'm the only guy in the chat.
You are lucky.
Yes, you are lucky with all these beautiful ladies in here.
Jenna must be sleeping in.
I thought I saw her.
A trampoline park. That sounds like fun. I want to go to a trampoline park.
Oh, we have one of those.
Oh, have you ever been there? You feel I can't do it.
I can't do it either. I can't do children.
I jump. Well, not only that, but when you jump around, it feels like your insides are popping out.
Well, my bladder might fall out.
There she is, Jenna. Get up here,
you
silly goose. You silly goose.
Maybe we could wear Depends and we could go.
Ginger Locks mom, you come up.
Have a few kids, see what it does to your body. I'm just saying. Yeah. And all because that asshole Eve handed him that apple. What was she thinking? Like, I'll be unscathed in this one. Here, try this, Adam.
Yeah. Hold my beer.
No. Hold my apple.
Trampoline park. My little one, my 3-year-old granddaughter, she just loves it.
Carrie's like my pelvic floor. Sorry, no.
Yeah. I need to have that surgery, but I have put it off and put it off and put it. I am scared to death to have any. Even before COVID, if it's not an emergency to where it's life or death, I would rather not go under. I don't know. I'm just so weird about that.
I would, man. It's a hellacious nap. I love that shit.
Oh, it is.
Night.
My foot, but I don't know. I'm just a chicken.
My knee, though. I'm gonna have to do my knee before.
Well, we were talking about that yesterday because I don't know if you were here when Smokey came up on panel.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't here.
Well, he had an appointment to go get some stuff done because I guess something didn't take. and he canceled his appointment. He felt really bad about it. And
Because
he
he's
said,
scared.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
So he was going to his parents to tell them that he didn't go
he
to the
was
appointment.
sorry.
They were upset with him. And he was going to reschedule and he's going to go. Or we're all going to go hunt him down and spank him.
Well, it's just a scary time right now because nobody can go with you. So while you're waiting to go back, you're there by yourself. You know what I'm saying? Where, before all this COVID mess, at least you had somebody sitting in the room with you until you went back.
We all gave them our phone numbers, and we offered to be there with them just for moral support. So
Well, God bless him.
I think he's got 3 phone numbers, so he can call any one of us. One of us doesn't answer, and we'll hold his hand all the way through. Because it is scary. I had a lump in my breast once, and I was scared. I was really scared, you know.
Yeah.
And I said to the doctor, I said, well, what if it's cancer? He said, well, if it's cancer, then you have to deal with it. You know what I mean? You have to do what you need to do. We have to decide. He said, but don't, you're not dead yet. It ended up, it was just a lump. It was non-cancerous, and they removed it, and that was the end of it. But I mean, just wondering and being scared like that, I can understand where he's at, because you'd rather not know, because you think, well, if I don't know, then it'll go away, but it doesn't go away.
Yeah, I found one in my breast right after I had my daughter, like a month or 2 after I had her. Oh man. And of course, you have a newborn, your hormones are all out of whack anyway. And I'm thinking, oh great, I got breast cancer. I just had a little girl and now I'm gonna die, But it was a clogged sebaceous gland, is what it was. So I mean, thank God, but it is scary whenever you find something like that and you go to the doctor and of course you think the worst,
Absolutely.
automatically. But it's best definitely
you have your funeral planned, because you're thinking, I'm gonna die. This is cancer, but it wasn't cancer. It was just,
right.
Yeah. And so then I had it removed, and that was it. And that's what I told him, I understand absolutely that you're scared, but you just need to take care of business.
Bad.
Yeah.
We're going to come spank you if you don't go do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not going to get over it.
He's going to not do it now because.
Yeah, because he'll just stress over it anyways. You're going to stress over, because I did, because I was scared to go too, and I stressed and stressed and stressed. And then when I went there and they had to remove it, and that was it. It was done, removed the same day I went home, and it was over with. So, Smokey, if you're listening, we're here for you. You got 3 phone numbers you can call.
That's right.
Yeah. But I understand. I understand him being scared. It's normal.
Get in here, Grandma. There you go.
Who's Grandma?
That would be Dixie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. She meanders in.
Well, how did it go with your mom yesterday?
Well, I was just telling my sister, she's messaging me. It went really good. She's got to get her cataracts done though. He keeps telling her, you got to get the cataract surgery, and she just doesn't come home and schedule it. She just doesn't. And I keep telling her, and she's like, well, now COVID. I'm like, you're about as afraid of COVID as I am, so you need to quit with that. You need to stop it. And if they'll schedule you and they'll let you do the surgery, which they're letting them do surgeries like that, then you need to go have it done and quit with this whole whatever. But I think she's more concerned about recovery time. And honestly, I could understand her being nervous about the surgery overall, because she's got complete macular degeneration in the left eye. So she doesn't see anything but a slice of her periphery. She has no central vision at all in the left eye. So if they screw up her right eye, she's got no vision. Right?
Right.
So
my mom has to have that cataract.
I talked to Ems. Everything is okay. Yeah, we heard that everything went okay, Remy.
I'm anxious to see
Yeah,
her though
I'm
on here.
anxious to see her too. I hope she comes in this morning. Hope so.
I'm
Hopey,
out of a
hopey.
leaf. What am I going to do without a leaf today? I'm going to go get some. Because my
Why,
knees,
you have a headache?
no, my knee.
Oh,
My knee
no.
is, I don't know what I did to it. I was looking up anatomy of the right knee yesterday all day while I was waiting on mom. So I don't know.
What did you do while you were there? Did you
I
guys go
sat in the
for
waiting
lunch or
room.
something? Oh, I
Oh
hate
yeah, we
that.
went
I hate
to
waiting rooms. Did
my.
you have to wear a mask?
Hang on. Uh-oh. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So my sister's telling me, oh my God, something strange happened last night. My coffee pot turned on by itself and started smoking with nothing in it. It wasn't even plugged in. What the
Uh-oh, you
fuck?
gave my ghost to you, to her.
I'm going to tell her you have a ghost. She'll know.
Yep. My ghost has been, notice it's not like bothering me, but it's bothering everybody else around me.
It was turned on and smoking. There was nothing in it and it was not plugged in.
Wow, that's weird. That is
That's
really weird.
freaky.
Wow, how could that happen?
I don't know.
I mean, I could see if it was plugged in, maybe a circuit, but not being unplugged.
That's crazy. That scares me.
It is really, it's like really creepy. You better be watching for stuff around your house.
So yeah, no, they're scared of me. They really are.
Duh.
Not the ghost?
They should be. Uh-huh.
They should be.
I'm scared of you too.
Me too.
You are not.
We're giving her a
Yes,
bad
we are.
reputation.
You're intimidating. You're
I
a bully.
am not.
Yes, you are.
I'm a nobody. Whatever.
You're a bully.
I'm a bully, right? I'm a cyber bully. Clearly.
Carrie says, well, home improvement hubby took a month off after 7 years helping others. I have a home instead of a hovel. So proud of him. I need to pay him in kind. Well, you know how you pay a man for doing stuff around the house.
I'm just saying.
Just saying.
So she said, that's scary. I said, that's scary. What did you do? She said, I tried to figure out what happened, but nothing. I covered it with a towel.
Oh, jeez.
That'll solve that.
Oh, my God.
Go.
Like I covered my mirror. That's weird.
I'd have thrown that really bad boy out the door is what I would have done.
Right?
Yeah.
What would you have done if someone sat on your bed? An invisible force.
I would have already moved.
She goes, like that was going to make it go away, laughing my ass off. I was afraid to go to bed, so I stayed up till 4. I said, that would just make the fire start faster.
Right? Tell her it's not a grease fire. Don't you do that? No, you do baking soda with a grease fire, don't you? Bacon. Did y'all see Tracy's, the Truth's arm on her community post where she spilled that hot grease on her?
No.
She was browning a roast, I guess, and the roast got stuck in the pan and she went to unstick it and the pan of grease fell on her arm.
Oh.
It looked horrible. And she called the doctor, I guess, to get some salve or something to put on it, like a prescription salve. I can't remember what she called it. And I mean, it's on the top of her lower arm and underneath. And it's on her community post. It looks horrible.
I'm just going to look. Oh.
I know.
Oh, see. Oh, ouch.
And grease hurts worse than anything.
Oh, I know. I hope she gets some salve or something to alleviate the pain. Because burns are really, really painful.
Oh, especially grease. My mom, when I was little, and my brother right after me was little, I don't know why she was doing this. I never even asked her. But she was walking down the steps into the carport with boiling water. Like a pot of boiling water.
Mm-hmm.
And she kind of lost her balance a little bit. So instead of it going on me and my brother, she spilled it all over her arm.
Oh.
And she had to go to the hospital and have it peeled and all that. You know how they have to do that. Oh, I don't know. I can't imagine working in a burn
I
unit.
worked in a dry cleaners when I was in high school, and you know how they have those automatic irons that come down?
Yeah.
And we did sheets from a hotel, and I was straightening out the sheet, and it had to close the iron part, you had to press it down with your foot, and then it would come down. Well, I accidentally pressed on the thing to come down, and it got my hand, and I pulled my hand out, but skin on my hand pulled away from, my the second layer or whatever came, and the second day of work, I was like 16 years old or something. It was my first job, very first job. It hurt like hell. Quiet.
Yeah,
I'm
I've
sorry.
worked myself a ton of times, in the restaurant business. I worked in the restaurant business for 14 years. And I mean, I was always like burning my finger or, my arm, like hitting the skillet or hitting the, grill pan or whatever. But luckily, I never, knock on wood, like had anything major happen. But we've had people like emptying the fryers and getting it on them, or
a lot of cuts. I know one of my boss had one of those automatic slicer, and she automatically cut the top of her finger off, cutting something. Oh my God. And I was like, oh.
Yeah, I worked at a barbecue place, and we had like you said, a meat slicer, and there were lots and lots of phalanges cut off. Lots and lots.
Restaurant business can be pretty brutal sometimes.
It really can. And, especially when you're in the kitchen and you're dealing with the sharp knives and the, other equipment.
Hot, skillets and stuff like that.
Yeah. And we had a smoker and, of course, it's a barbecue place, but boy, I tell you,
I loved I waitressed for about 25 years, and I loved my job. I really did.
I did too. I loved waitressing.
I really
my body stopped loving it though.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I it was like second nature to me. I could remember people by what they ate. It was like the last restaurant I worked in was like a kind of neighborhood restaurant. And I would know people, not by their names, but by what they ate. Because older people always eat the same thing when they come in.
Yep.
I would see them and I would know what to order for them because they always ate the same thing. Always.
Yeah.
But
yeah, that's the way our restaurant was. It's local, local family restaurant.
Yeah, small.
Yeah, it's supposed to be 107 today here with the heat index.
Oh.
Okay, so now I gotta go find the Weather Channel.
We're supposed to get into the 90s next week, but it was coolish this morning. I mean, I put on jogging pants this morning because it's cool.
Oh my gosh, I'm really not. By August and September, well, I'm over it all summer because I'm just not a summer person. But by August and September down here, you're just ready for it to be done. I don't mind 80s. I don't mind the 80s with no humidity, but when it gets up into 100, you can't. I mean, my mom and dad's pool is probably like bath water right now. It doesn't even refresh you because it's so darn hot. But
see, I don't like swimming in warm water. I mean, if I'm going to jump in a pool when it's hot, it's got to be cool.
Yeah. And we haven't had much rain either to like cool it off, with fresh water. And I mean, it's kind of stupid to backwash it and add hose water to it because, I mean, one thing, that's a waste of money. And for another thing, it's just going to get hot again the next day because it's so hot outside,
It's going to be 92 for the high today. That's nice.
Yeah, but what's the humidity level though?
Whatever happened to the pool that Laura made? Did they ever swim in it?
I guess.
Does anybody know?
I don't know.
Just because, you know what, I was watching videos about that too, like people that make their own pools. A lot of people do that.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
So it's not like a unheard of thing. I just think for what you pay, I mean, if you're going to pay $250 for a homemade pool, you can actually buy one for that.
Yeah.
I would buy one first. I wouldn't have a pool because there's too much work. I mean, it would be nice to have if I didn't have to do any work on it whatsoever except swim.
I want to get one. But mine would be small because I have a small backyard. But I would love to get one. My husband and I have been talking about it, but it's like, do we really want to do it? It's kind of like you do, but you don't.
Yeah, a small one wouldn't be hard to take care of.
I'd love to have one here only because our summers last for, a whole year.
I know.
Yeah.
You could swim in it in December,
Yeah, but with your flooding situation there, it probably wouldn't be a very good idea.
I don't know.
Unless you had an above ground.
I want an above ground. I can't, it would have to be above ground.
Hang on, girls. I'll be right back.
All right.
But yeah, so once we get to the 8th, we're in the home stretch. It's in the 80s from that point forward.
I need to look at ours. I don't even know.
I'm so happy. I could just cry.
Can y'all believe Friday on September 11th, it'll be 19 years since that happened?
No, I can't. I cannot wrap my head around that. It seems like yesterday.
It does seem like yesterday. I was thinking that yesterday when we were in the car, Eric and I was like, damn, it's been 19 years.
19. That's nuts. That is nuts.
You can't even, like you said, it seems like it was last week. It's so vivid still that day that it's like, I can't believe it's been that long.
Do you know what scares me more than that?
What?
It's 2020 and we're coming up on September 11th. That scares me even more.
Why?
It's like, what else in 2020 can happen bad?
Oh yeah. The dreaded year of 2020. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's so many things that have happened this year that it would, nothing would surprise me at this point.
No, me neither.
Nothing.
I think my niece found her pictures on the field in Houston. No, I don't see them. Where are they?
You found her pictures?
For those who've been keeping an eye out for our cutouts during the Astros games, they finally sent pictures of where we are, section 133 along the first baseline, and Katie even got an aisle seat. It's like they know us.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see them. I'm trying to find them. They're so crazy. Oh, there they are.
Yeah, it's crazy. I couldn't believe that. Because I remember my baby was almost a year old, 1 month from being a year old when that happened.
Wow.
And I was like, oh my gosh, what type of life? And I knew from that day it would never be the same. Never.
Everything would be different.
Yep.
But people aren't as freaked out as they used to be, like going public. I know right after it happened, we were scared to go to a parade or anything like that because you heard about so many things happening in other countries too, like people driving trucks into crowds and just horrible things.
Yeah,
those terrorists.
I still don't have any.
And then that guy in Las Vegas that opened fire on those people at that concert, that country concert.
Yeah.
God, that was horrible.
That was bad.
There's been some pretty nasty things that have happened in this country over the last 20 years.
Yep. That would be, anytime you're in that situation where something horrible like that happens, you have nowhere to go. Just
Morning, misbehaving.
Same thing with the school. Even these kids that are in these schools and somebody goes in their classroom and does that. They have no escape. it's just,
Yeah, you're
it's
you're sitting
horrible.
ducks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or a theater, I mean,
Oh God, yeah, that was another one, wasn't it? And during the
Batman movie.
premiere.
Yeah.
Yeah. What really makes me sad, and it's sad that anyone has to lose their life that way. Hey, good morning, Nanya.
Nanya, misbehaving. Good morning. I'm sorry. I was perusing.
You can come up.
Shame on me.
Yeah, you don't have what really makes me sad, not that it's sad that anybody loses their life there, but when it's little tiny children, young
I know.
children, it just breaks my heart. Like what happened in New Zealand too, that was awful. That idiot opened fire in that, what was it, like a synagogue or something,
Yeah.
and killed all those people, and it just,
I mean, you're not even safe going to church. I mean, it's
Exactly.
insane.
Morning, Richard. But yeah, it's just sad. I think it, and now this COVID thing. Ugh.
Yeah.
What's our new normal? Our kids have to go through so much these times than we ever had to go through. Like we never heard about all this. Of course, we didn't have the internet and all that too when we were younger. Now, you hear about everything all over the world, so it's kind of
or
scary.
24-hour news. There was no 24-hour news.
No, it was
the nightly news.
Nightly news.
I think the world was a better place back then.
I agree.
I think so too. Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I tell my kids, and I know this sounds horrible, and everybody's like, but I tell my kids, don't have kids, have animals, because
right.
I mean, and I'm not. I don't know. I mean, I would rather have granddogs and cats than grandkids. Because I would worry constantly, especially when they start school. It's over.
I have 10, and I'm going to have coming on to 11 now.
Yeah. See, I have no desire.
I worry for them just as much as I worried for my own kids.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I mean, you never stop worrying about your kids.
No.
Then you add little ones to it, and it's just like, I mean, I don't know. It's scary. And I know that's selfish of me, but
it is scary.
Some moms are like, oh, I can't wait to have grandkids. I can't wait till you get married and have kids. And I'm like, no. I don't care.
Do y'all want to hear something really sweet?
Not really. Go ahead.
I don't give a damn. You're going to hear it anyway. So one of the girls that they're twins, identical twins. I cannot tell them apart. But she used to babysit my kids, and both of them did. And they live in Lake Charles. Okay. She says it's been 7 days since that bitch Laura. Oh, that's why I wanted to read it. Anyway, blasted chaos from the bottom of Cameron Parish through every part of Calcasieu Parish. Lake Charles, my hometown.
I'm sorry, misbehaving. That's horrible.
Yeah, that's sad.
What happened?
She lost a friend on 9/11.
Kevin Cosgrove was killed in the hours on 9/11. 9/11
so
calls
sorry.
are on YouTube. Truly heartbreaking.
Mm-hmm. Was he working there, or was he a first responder? I just can't imagine being trapped.
I don't
know. Oh my gosh. And I'll never forget the people just jumping out the windows.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh.
I'm so glad that they took most of those down.
God,
that was awful.
Well, I watched it while it happened, and I was thinking to myself, this can't be true. This has to be.
I thought it was the movie trailer.
I did too. And then the first plane hit, and then the second plane hit, and it was like,
yeah,
I just stood there.
They were live when the second one hit, and that's what was made it so real when you actually saw it,
But even then, my brain didn't want to wrap around it. It was like, I was like, this is not even funny.
And I was going to work. I was getting ready to go to work at the time, and I was just standing in front of the TV, and I called my boss and I said, I can't go in. I just can't go in. I can't stop watching. And she goes, don't worry. She goes, we're not going to open today. It's just not. Nobody wants to come into work. Nobody wanted to leave their house.
No.
Because there was different stories that they're going to hit, this place and they're going to hit that place, and it was scary because you didn't
Miss
know.
B said that he was working there, and his last moments on Earth were recorded.
Oh
no.
Oh no.
And then the people on the planes calling their loved ones.
Yeah.
It's just, I just cannot imagine the feeling of fear and being trapped and not being able to do anything. I just, especially the people in the planes, and then the people that were in the top of the tower that couldn't even go down. They couldn't get out, and it had to be.
I remember that call. Actually hearing it because I just Googled it. I remember that.
The saddest thing about it is that, why am I echoing?
I don't hear an echo.
You're not echoing to us.
The saddest thing about it is that it seems like there are people hell bent for us to just move on and forget that day. And I hope that we never do. They're going to have an awards ceremony on 9/11 for Hollywood, and they're allowed to do that, but they're trying their damnedest to shut down even the lights being set up, the 2 lights that stream up. They don't want this because they're afraid people will get COVID. What?
Yeah.
But Hollywood can prance their ass down a red carpet?
Yeah.
In New York City? Really? Okay. Play me for dumb.
Mayor Giuliani, though, was the best person for that job during that time.
Yes, ma'am.
He did an amazing, amazing job. And I cannot imagine having that much responsibility on my shoulders. Knowing I'm losing all my firefighters and police officers and EMTs. And
oh, that was so sad too, that they ran up into those buildings to save those people and end up
died.
Perishing.
And then all the crews afterwards who helped clean up.
Yeah.
That were not taken care of, and they developed cancer from that rubble.
Yep.
And they just acted like, no, you were going to get cancer.
And
anyway.
I don't even know, did they find all the bodies to this day? They never found
I
out.
don't think so. No.
Can you imagine? Do y'all remember when the second one hit and, everybody was running down the street and you could see all those papers and all that,
Yes.
Like in offices, and it looked like confetti, but it was, business papers.
Business papers.
Yeah. I'll never forget it. I was getting ready for work too when that happened. And I was on the phone with my sister-in-law and I said, "Are you watching the news?" And she's like, "No." I'm like, "You need to turn it on." And Eric had just become a police officer when that happened.
We went to the memorial in
Shanksville.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Yeah, in Shanksville. No, we went to the memorial in Shanksville, and I'm telling you, when you go there, it is such a powerful feeling.
Oh, I bet.
It's a beautiful memorial, but when you go there and they show you the path the plane took when it crashed and stuff, and then you see all the people that perished in that plane, you just sit there. I mean, I cried because
I would.
Like so emotional. And they tell the story of the whole story. There's someone there that tells the whole story of the plane going down and stuff. And it's something. I recommend anybody that can go to the memorial to go.
Yeah, I want to go. I wanted to go to the one in New York City so bad.
Yeah,
me too. That's one.
And they say that when you walk in there, you actually feel the people. Like you feel it. You feel their spirit.
Yeah. And they actually show the film because there's an inside kind of a museum thing, and they actually have pieces of things like wallets and pieces from the crash, and it's so powerful. It's so it's like nothing you've ever seen. Like you just have to go see it to really get the full impact of it.
Right.
I'll say another thing too, because we're coming up on this anniversary, and I know not too long ago there was quite a bit of hullabaloo. That's another good word for the day. Malarkey, whatever. about, well, the government did it. And listen, I've watched all the loose change videos. My kids were, like curious about that. We sat down together, we watched them together. And I can see some conspiracy stuff from time to time, but let me say this. There were over 3,000 people that died that day. And I don't think that the argument needs to be on who did it or why they did it. It needs to be that those people lost their lives and shouldn't have, never should have. Also, the same people who want to put out those horrible conspiracy theories were the same ones who were applauding when we got bin Laden. So stop it. It just needs to stop there. And just focus on those people that are no longer with us that should be here. That's where that needs to be. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Well, thank you for that, Miss Demeanor.
You're very welcome. Anything else I can do today?
No, that's fine. You've done enough.
Brush my teeth?
Before you go knock on my door, please brush.
I'm going to come knock at your door. I'm just coming for the cake, I said.
So how is the job? I mean, is it uncomfortable when you go to people's doors or what?
No, not really. And I'll tell you why. Because during the 2010 census, I wasn't having it. I was not telling the government my information. They didn't need to know. It was none of their business. And that's how I felt about it. Now that I know more about it, it is in the Constitution that we do this. It has been since the beginning of this country that we've done this every 10 years. And the reason why we do it is because we're a republic. A republic, every member of a republic is represented. We have representatives that go to Washington. Now, I'm not going to say they all do their job, and I'm not going to say they all do it right, but it is what it is. In order for us to have people in every area, wherever you are living now, to be counted and represented in Washington, we need your numbers. We need to know how many people are there, because if you're not showing enough numbers, you don't get enough representation. So that adds to the people we send to Washington to vote on our behalf. They need to be coming home and talking to you and finding out what you want now. And that's part of your responsibility as a citizen, stay on their ass. But it does that. Also, based on your numbers, and they try to get an age. They do ask for your birthday. I'm going to be really honest, that creeps me out. I'll give you my age. I don't know that you need to know what day I was born, but because from those numbers, we get help for children, seniors, working moms. You get more federal aid to your area based on the demographics. And that's what the census is designed to do. It's not to find out if you're here legally or illegally, or if, what your date of birth is, so we can dig into personal information. Not only that, but all information that's given to the Census Bureau stays right there. And you're sworn for life to protect that information and not share it. So when I knock on your door and I ask your name and I ask your date of birth and I ask what nationality you are, what race you are, none of that leaves me. It stays with me in the Census Bureau. So there's that. And it's just something I think every citizen should do now, including myself. So, and I did. So y'all should all do it too, because it's going to better your community. And you get to meet a lot of really cool people. And I think once they find out that information, they're more than happy to give what they're comfortable giving.
Okay. And how long does it take you at one house, ma'am?
5 minutes.
I doubt that.
5 minutes. No, it really does. I talk fast.
You talk way too much.
I don't. I'm business.
You tell stories every time. I bet you tell a story every time.
You probably go in and have coffee, don't you?
No, I really don't. I do that with families that I'm with them and their family members dying, and I'm sitting there for hours and hours and hours, and we can talk about all kinds of things. But
that's different.
When it's business, it's business. Get it in, get it done, get it over with, get out. Yeah.
Misty Haven says they took the debris from the towers to Staten Island. New York Police Department officers sifted through every bit of it to find remains for the families. My ex was an NYPD officer and first responder on 9/11.
Oh, God.
Wow.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Smoky's in the house.
Read what I wrote after none you put that.
What's that? I didn't know you put up. Jenna, why aren't you up here?
You see it,
Listen.
Mr. Mina?
Leo, I'm telling you what, it's on like Donkey Kong. I'm coming to your house. I'm gonna look up your stuff on the interwebs, and I'm coming to your house so
Honey,
we
I'll
can
give it to
party.
you. I will give it to you. They need to look me up.
We got to get everybody to go there. I'm gonna have everybody go with me.
I hope
We'll
y'all
just-
get your catalogs today.
Oh,
hope so.
that's right. I forgot about that. Me too. Oh, I have to mail some stuff out too. Damn it. I hate going to the post. I hate going out anywhere. But I promised Jenna I have to get Bailey's address, and I have to get Samara's address because I promised them some stuff too. And I'm gonna do it all at the same time. So hey, love.
See, that's what I do. I
Garden
do.
hoses for plant watering. Are your parents gone? Are you in charge? You did that one time. Have you ever seen his parents' house? They
Yes,
live in
it's
like
beautiful.
a freaking mansion. And they
Yeah,
got the
it's
nicest
beautiful.
damn swimming pool ever.
Okay, let me read this really quick because I started and I'm going to finish this. So it's been 7 days since that bitch Laura blasted chaos from the bottom of Cameron Parish through every part of Calcasieu Parish. Lake Charles, my hometown, where my family's roots run deep, is devastated, unrecognizable. Homes uninhabitable, but occupied because we love this city. As I watch my family, friends, and neighbors working their fingers to the bones in this chaos, I see exhaustion, a tired that cuts deep in the soul. Everyone walking a little slower, but there's always a smile, a handshake, or a hug, because we hug in the South. A kind gesture, the words, "I'm so happy to see you and you're okay." And "what do you need?" This community and friends from afar are pulling together to clean up and make sure no one is hurting in any way. This community will rebuild stronger, and everyone truly knows they're not alone. We are Lake Charles.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Y'all just keep them in your prayers. There's still no lights. You know.
No electricity.
Mhm.
That sucks. Really
So,
sucks.
no water. Most places don't have water either. So just keep them in your prayers. It's bad. We went over there
And
2
it's
days
hot.
ago. It's hot. It's unbearable. It's yuck.
That always happens after a hurricane, doesn't it? It gets like
Yep.
horribly
Mhm.
hot. Wonder why that
Mhm.
is. Something to do with the atmosphere.
It's got to do some disturbance to the jet streams and whatnot. You know, of course, the jet streams kind of move them around where they want them to go. I have to hand it to our local weather people. They nailed it. They nailed it a week out. They knew exactly where this sucker was going. Studying the depth of the Gulf at the time, the temperature in the Gulf, the jet streams, the troughs, the highs, the lows. They nailed it. And I was so impressed with their accuracy. And you know, it could have changed, but they were pretty dead on, which gives me some confidence. Then my mother did say yesterday on the way to Houston, she goes, "Well, I'll tell you now, after seeing Lake Charles, I will never stay for a Category 4. I'm like, "No, you won't." Sorry, but you won't. Because she's been one of those, you know, kind of ride or die things. She's staying. It's her property. Okay.
Hmm.
So, yep. And from what I understand, Orange, Texas is having still a lot of problems. I don't know how much damage they got. I didn't drive into Orange, but yeah, Lake Charles was bad. And you really didn't see a whole lot of damage until you got into Lake Charles, and then it was like a bomb went off.
Well, they went over with a helicopter and filmed it, and it looked pretty bad to me.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah, it did look bad.
So
Oh, 3
craziness.
kids. He had 3 kids. Ugh, that would have killed me too. I didn't know anybody that was in the towers when they went down, but seeing it was traumatizing.
Mm. I just wish you know, I wish we still had that same cohesiveness and love and compassion that we had for days after that happened. where you could drive down streets in cities and just see nothing but American flags. Everywhere you looked,
Mhm.
everybody had an
Everybody-
American flag flying.
And everybody was supporting each other, and
Yep.
yeah, it was. I just think the images of that day are like burnt into my brain.
Yep.
Like a woman hanging off a building, like waving for help. Like, oh
Yeah.
God, I can't forget that. Like it just doesn't go away.
Yep.
People jumping out of buildings because they didn't want to perish in a fire. Like it's horrible.
Having to make that choice,
Ugh.
Mm.
You just can't imagine it.
Yeah.
Like it was like the Holocaust. I mean,
And now we're tearing up this very country that we so celebrated after that. I don't understand it. It doesn't make any sense to me.
It doesn't. It's sad. It's
Mm.
really, 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 really sad.
And I'm sorry. I'm looking at that picture of Winston sitting in the corner. Because his mother is mean and won't let him go in the car ride.
Oh God.
Isn't that
Did you
the
see
funniest
that?
picture ever?
Oh my
Y'all should
God.
screen-
Leo's
y'all should
wife is
screen-
the meanest fucking mom ever.
Y'all should screen share it. It's funny.
Oh, we
That
should.
poor
Oh, Jenna Moon has
baby.
to come up here and help me do that because I can't. I'm really bad. I'll end up doxing everybody.
That poor baby. Oh my
I'll end
God.
up doxing everybody. Well, I can't do
He's-
it from here anyways. Oh,
He's
Ginger
got
Locks.
this look on his face like I'm up for adoption because my mommy doesn't love me.
Hey, Ginger Locks.
Hi.
Hey, Jen Jen.
Hi.
Got my coffee and sitting outside. It's like 70 some odd degrees. It's beautiful.
It was
Sorry,
it
Mr.
was cold here this morning.
Sorry, misdemeanor. Our condolences, misdemeanor. We're sorry that you're sweltering, but damn, it's nice where we are.
But you're in Texas. You're in a
I
better
know.
Yeah, Texas.
Oh, it's miserable here.
Uh-huh.
place. Shit. What part of the
She's
country
in
are you in, Leo?
Georgia.
I'm in
Oh,
Georgia.
duh. Yeah, that'll
She's
be
in
hot, too.
Georgia.
She's a Georgia peach.
And the lights went out in Georgia.
I will have to say, me and my husband, once the kids are done school, we're thinking about Georgia is one of the places like more inland, not by the beach, where we're thinking of moving. Because once we're done like up in New Jersey, we want out of here. So we want to move down south, and I need warmer climate. So Georgia is definitely a place that we've been talking about. I mean, that's like 20 years away, but but it's still in our minds.
Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah, we live right smack in the middle of Georgia.
In the middle of where?
Georgia.
Georgia. Okay. My friend.
So you're
my
not
friend-
near.
I'm like 2.5 hours from the coast.
Okay. Yeah. No, they're far. They're all the way inland. My friends are. They
Yeah.
live down there.
Yeah.
They're not like they go like when they go to places like the two of them. They'll go to Savannah. They'll go to like little places that they've never went before, but they love it there. They're like,
Savannah's
you
beautiful.
need to move.
Yeah, Savannah's beautiful. It's okay. I'll show y'all the cake. I just finished it. Hold
I got to see this
Oh my
cake.
gosh.
on.
Let's see.
That cake looks like a house. Wow.
Wow.
Like a ceiling in a cabinet.
Okay, hold on.
Oh my
Ooh.
God.
You can't see the
Right.
chocolate because I put it in my thing. But there it is.
Better than sex cake.
Oh, look at that. Can we have a piece?
Better than sex cake.
Where's Winston? I need to know he's still alive.
Oh, he's underneath the dining room table with Harley.
I need proof of life.
She jumps off.
I need proof of life. She's going to get an old photo and try to fake it. We know. That was so funny. She wouldn't take him with her. He's a little rotten.
She wouldn't take him with her. To where? I missed that.
Walmart
Oh, her dog looks.
would not take him. She's like, it's too hot for him to stay in the car. Like, we'll take him in with you. That's what we do in the South. We take our dogs everywhere.
Yeah, you can't take your dogs anywhere around.
Tell the greeter at the door, this is my kid. They're like, okay. Show enough. It's your kid.
So how's everybody this morning?
You know, about to go get ready for work.
Oh, you gotta go to work today. Kentucky Derby's on today. I'm kind of excited.
See, I thought about that last night and I was like, but I'm kind of edging toward not watching it anymore because I've watched a couple of films on what's happening to 2-year-olds and running them way too young.
Oh yeah.
And I think I'm going to have to make a stand because, you know, I'm all important and I matter to absolutely no one on the planet.
Everyone.
But I still think it's just gross. I think they should not do that. I think,
That
you
looks
know,
so good.
I know, right?
I know.
Oh.
I'm ready for some cake.
I need the recipe.
I bet you
need
it's
to make the
really,
recipe.
really, really, really. Where did she go? Really
She's
moist.
she's trying to cover up for the fact
I
that
want to make it
Winston,
because I have everything I need to make that kind of cake. Everything.
notice that she's not showing proof of life of Winston.
No, actually, I have the pictures, but I don't know how to share them.
The very last photo of him was that he was sulking because he didn't get to go. I'm just saying. What happened
As you
after
say this,
that?
my neighbor just leaves with her dog in the car.
See? That's what good mommies do.
I can't. My dog's a pain in the ass. I can't take her too many places with me. She's nuts. She's scared of everything too. Like
Oh,
she's
for the love of
terrified.
God.
Hopping up and down, Missy.
Well, I'm trying to. It's saying that my camera's not working now, of course. So I can't
course,
see the life
sure.
of my child over here.
Right. The camera's not working. That's a good
Sure,
excuse.
yeah, sure it
Mhm.
is.
I'm going to come get Winston. I am. Y'all think I'm going to work today? I'm not. I'm going to Leo's, grab a piece of cake, and I'm grabbing Winston.
Going to Georgia. Oh, what
I
you
am.
say? Don't forget a piece of cake.
I'm getting a piece of cake too.
Don't forget a piece of cake.
I might even get 2. One for today and one for tomorrow. Just saying.
I'm trying
Yeah.
to share the picture, but I don't know how. It won't come up.
I've been
I shared
having
it to
really
my-
issues with YouTube today on my phone.
I don't know. Because it's so pathetic. You guys won't believe how mean this one. Where did she
She's-
go again?
She's hiding.
She's trying
Good
to find a dog.
Lord.
There's
Here
no
she
proof of
comes.
life.
She's running outside to try to find a dog.
Right.
Winston, they're being mean to mommy.
She's searching the internet for
please.
stills of a little Yorkie.
Oh wait, can I? But I don't want to interrupt this, but I have to say this or I won't remember. Leo wife. Oh
Yes.
my God, the cotton balls in the Scentsy absorbing it is amazing. Oh my
Right?
God. Oh my God, I couldn't believe it. I just had to tell you that because I was like, look at that. I thought that was amazing.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
guys, listen, fall's coming. We know everybody goes through and does a real deep clean of their house. You need to get your Scentsy and you need to
I love
get it
it.
going for the fall season. Yeah. And scent your house with amazing
Those
fall
amazing
smells.
fall smells.
I'm going to.
I love the fall
Well,
smells.
What did you get, Ginger Locks? Which one did you order?
I used to be a Scentsy consultant, so I have like a ton of warmers, but I want to get
Uh-huh.
a fall warmer. So I'm going to get a
Yeah.
fall warmer, and I'm definitely going to get honey pear cider.
Yes.
Freaking made one of the best smells of the
You
fall,
guys see that?
by far.
See, look at Winston. Look at
See
him.
how pathetic
Being
he is?
abused. That's an abused dog right there. All she feeds him is Taco Bell, and she sits him in the corner and won't take him anywhere.
Taco Bell.
Now I'll show
Yeah.
you the other one.
Yeah, but
Hang
show
on.
him the happy one when he
I'm-
went by later.
Hang on.
He was in his
such a
daddy's
brat.
lap. That's why he felt secure. That's what it was.
He's such a brat, y'all. He's going to the cookout today
Well, hi.
and gets to go swimming. So I want to hear y'all bologna sausage.
Oh, it's not too hot to do that, but it was too hot to go in the car. I see.
Yeah.
You're sending mixed messages to your child. I just want you to know that.
I know. He's pitiful. He is just pitiful.
My
That
gypsy
poor
just realized
baby.
it's nice outside. She's like, yes.
Oh, I know.
Coming out, and she just joined me, and she's going to lay her butt down.
My German
I'll tell
Shepherds love it. When it gets cool, they get so frisky and, outside. They love it when it gets cooler.
My Chesapeake Bay would know the night before it would snow, and she would not sleep. She would sit by the door and just be ready to go out and run in the snow.
Aw.
She loves snow.
Yeah.
Gypsy.
Yeah. So the cake is done.
Oh, it looked
Yeah,
good.
it was really super easy. Super. I mean, it's just,
Okay,
Devil-
so what did you use a cake mix?
yep, a box
Okay.
of Devil's Food chocolate cake mix. And
Okay,
you just cook it according to the box.
okay,
Then you take it out and pour a can of condensed milk, sweet condensed milk on top of it. Okay. And then you poke holes in it and you pour a jar of caramel on it.
Oh my God.
And then after it cools, of course, you put a container of whipped cream and then the Heath toffee bars. I just bought the Heath toffee bits, over by the
Right.
chocolate
Okay.
chip.
Mm-hmm.
uh-huh.
And then I just put some sprinkles on it because everything's better with sprinkles.
Oh my God, that sounds so good.
That sounds really good.
It does.
It's like
Sounds
deathly sick.
amazing.
Yeah.
Diabetes in a pan, right?
Yeah, exactly. So we're having that. And then I just put it in the fridge.
So that sounds really easy. So you do the chocolate cake, then
Yep.
the caramel,
Mm-hmm.
then
Yep. The condensed milk, then the caramel.
the condensed milk, then the just one can or two cans?
One.
Okay. And then the caramel, and then
The whipped
the whipped
cream.
cream. Did you do real whipped cream or just that,
Or is it
Cool
Cool
Whip.
Whip?
The Cool Whip and the
Yeah,
Yeah,
Cool
Cool Whip.
I was
Yeah.
thinking Cool Whip too. Like, I think Cool Whip would be really good with that.
yeah. So
Well, I do whipped cream sometimes. That's why I wondered if she did Cool Whip or
yeah, I
know.
just did Cool Whip. The easier.
Well, it tastes the same, really. It doesn't
Yeah.
taste much different.
Yeah.
It does.
LaDonna
Oh,
just-
LaDonna. Hello, LaDonna. LaDonna.
Hey, LaDonna.
Don't forget my puppy's happy picture, please. So
I'm
everybody knows.
trying to share it. Not
You know,
let-
she would love to be able to find it if there were one.
Oh, guess what came up? Guess what came up in my Facebook memories this morning?
What?
Something about me.
The first day I met him.
Oh my God.
The first day you met.
Are you
Winston.
posting it? Share it on
Winston.
Facebook. I want
Aw.
to see it.
It's on my Facebook, yeah. And he's just looking at me with those little raisinette eyes, just like he does today.
Raising that eyes. Whatever. It's getting a little
Look,
deep in here.
You're my idol. I love you. I'm his human.
You are his human.
Let me go look at your picture here.
Eric says he doesn't look much bigger. I said, I
Where you
know.
going?
I don't see it.
Pull up. You gotta go to my page. It's easier.
That's where I'm at. Stinking.
It's there. Promise. Because I
Anybody- Hey,
Oh
LaDonna.
my God. Oh, is he stinking adorable or what? Look
See
how
him?
tiny his little face is.
I know. He only weighed like 1.5 pounds when I got it.
Oh. I like
How
little
much
dogs.
does he weigh now? Like 2.5?
4.5. 4.5.
Gypsy, go ahead in. Go
Yeah.
ahead. Go
He
ahead.
Little
he
Winnie.
fluctuates between 4.5 and 5 pounds. You know.
Huh.
He's yeah, he'll have him some pulled pork today and some baked beans and coleslaw at my mom's, I'm sure, because he won't eat anything else. So
What?
For some
Oh
reason,
my
it's
gosh.
not letting me share him. Only
Oh.
the sad picture.
only
Let's
this.
see.
Only the sad picture.
Let's
Poor.
see. But if you do it like that, then you have to show like all these comments. I don't want to do that.
Hang on.
Because
Sherlock's mom came back. Hi, girlfriend. Am I
Fell
going
off.
to tie you down too? Good Lord.
I kicked my phone off. When I kicked my phone off the table, I actually knocked myself out of your chat.
I demand you come help me clean my house since I can't find my motivation. I will, LaDonna. I'm on my
Oh
way.
my gosh. I
I'm
need
gonna
to go
run
do that
by-
too.
I'm gonna run by Leo's and get us some cake and take Winston away from her because she's a horrible mother. And then I'll be on my way to your house. Just saying.
I need the fall clean, like dust everything, like cobwebs and change out my curtains, all that fun stuff. Do my windowsill, do my windows, my blinds. I need to do all that.
Oh God, I hate doing all that stuff.
I do too, but I
I
always
wish
do.
I had a maid.
I
Maybe
would
I'm
just
rich.
I just want somebody to come do my blinds, my windows, and my baseboards.
Oh,
And my
I don't
ceiling
even want to talk
fans.
about baseboards. Can we not talk? I will do ceiling fans before I do baseboards.
We need to read chat. If I push any buttons, I'm gonna get knocked off again. But they said to read chat. Misdemeanor.
Read
What?
chat. Sorry, but my Lulu with a Chihuahua would be jealous.
Oh,
Janet?
look who dragged herself out of bed this morning.
Samara? Who?
Jenna.
Oh no,
She's
Samara's
up
been
on
up.
panel.
Oh,
Jenna's
Hey,
here.
Jim.
Hi, Jenna.
Jenna.
Yeah, I'm trying to share the happy picture of Winston, but I can't. And for some reason, it's not letting me. It only let me share the sad picture.
Jenna will do it.
Hold on. Let me go to.
It's in my-
You know
open
why? You know why Jenna's running
so.
so late. You know why Jenna's late. this
Oh,
morning.
I imagine. I'm guessing.
That in-depth discussion that we had last night in voice chat. That's why.
I missed it.
Yes, you did.
You did.
Yes, you
You
did.
did miss it.
You missed a lot.
Johnny Depp all the way.
Oh,
Antonio Banderas.
No
Antonio
way.
Banderas.
my God. You just made me remember my dream from last night.
Oh,
I
God.
saw him. And he had long brown
Good
hair.
morning,
I was like,
Madonna.
damn it, I was wrong.
Good morning, everyone in chat.
Good one.
Hold on, I'm trying to open up this.
I
the
still
chat.
say Hugh Jackman. Hugh Jackman all the way.
You guys
No
are all
way.
crazy. You're all
Now
No
crazy.
way.
Now I believe
Well-
he's got longer hair. I used to think he was bald. I'm wrong.
Balding.
Who knows?
Well, you know what they say, that this is true, honestly. Balding men have more testosterone. Just
Really?
saying. Yes, it's true.
That
It's
might be.
scientifically true. Yes.
I was going to say that just might be.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Jenna will get a happy picture of my baby up there. Oh, she got kicked off. See?
Oh no. Yeah, there's something going on with YouTube, or I don't know if it's YouTube or StreamYards.
I think it's all the above.
Yeah, once you start
Sorry,
hitting the button.
I hit the wrong button.
Yeah, that's what happened to me. That's what kept happening.
No, I left studio. That's what I clicked. Leave studio.
That's my favorite button. I do it every time. It's like, oops.
No, yeah. Hold on. I think I got it now. There it is. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Now,
Oh, not
That's-
that one. That's the
yeah,
second
let's keep
one.
showing that one. Keep showing that one.
So you want the other one?
The happy one.
This
Well,
one.
She says he's happy, but here's the problem I'm having this morning, Jenna. She's not showing proof of life for Winston.
Oh, I can't.
I told her I demand for him to be put on camera, and she's not doing it.
Mm.
I think
Why
there's
won't
issues.
it?
I fed him to the.
What did you do? How did you pick this?
How did I what? I
Hold
posted
on.
them both the same. Hi, Winston. They say you're not alive, bud. Yeah, here's my baby boy.
Listen to her trying to act nice now that everyone in the YouTube world has seen the actual abuse this dog suffered.
Yeah. I tell you what are those people called that come to your house if you're an animal abuser? What
The
are they?
ASPCA or
Yeah.
something?
They would laugh you off YouTube, girl.
Okay,
They
well,
like,
go ahead.
oh, there it is.
In the car?
Yep, he got to
Leo.
go bye-bye later.
Are those pajama pants? Be honest.
Yes, girl.
Ah!
Yes,
I
girl.
love
I'm
you.
white trash all the way. And then
Me too. Me too, sister.
I
Me
got it at
too.
the Dollar General. Sure did.
Do you wear your fluffy house slippers when you go too?
Absolutely.
Fucking A. Good. That a girl.
I was wearing a bra though. I was wearing a bra.
Was it a sports bra or a bra
Yes, a sports bra.
bra? Okay. See, there you go. We're
Can I have
soulmates.
to open both eyes? Yeah, I think both eyes need to be open. No, for some reason it went in weird. So now I know why Carla could not pull it up. It wouldn't let you. Instead of just copying the image, I had to literally save it.
Oh,
to
weird.
share
Weird.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, but what's so funny is I was meeting one of my customers, as a matter of fact, and she did a bag party for me, and I went to get the bag and the orders and stuff, and we met like in a parking lot halfway because she lives in a couple towns below me, and I got out of my car and everything, and I said, "Sorry, I look like a mess, but I didn't get dressed today. That's the joy of having this job."
Yeah, right. The joys.
She's like, "Girl, I wouldn't have got out of mine either." I said, "Well, you need to come join me." I have no shame.
Oh, 114 degrees misbehaving? That's hot.
Oh,
That's
it's gonna be hot
nasty.
here,
It's
too.
beautiful here.
It's like
We don't
70
wanna hear
something.
it.
I'm sitting outside, actually folding my arms because I'm a little chilly.
It's beautiful here.
It's beautiful here. I can't misdemeanor. When
Yes.
it's snowing and they have snow,
I don't want
up
to
their
hear.
feet,
Yeah,
up
I
you
to
do
don't
their
want to
not
hear
want to
it.
hear it.
That is
We
the
can
only
say-
time I'll bitch. I
No,
won't
because
bitch
you
about
have
heat.
to hear it. Because I listen to you all summer long
No.
complain how hot
No,
it
because
is.
snow never has been nor never will be torture. Heat.
No,
Listen, you can always put on more clothes.
that's
You
right.
can't take off your skin. That's how freaking hot it is here.
That's right. That's right. I agree, misdemeanor. It's so
Yeah.
hot here. It's like, oh,
And
so
if I
hot.
tried running around naked, I would lose every friend I ever had. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
Me
You know?
too. Me too. Me too.
That's why we wear our pajamas and sports bras and slippers to Walmart. Because you know what? We're freaking miserable. And that's our only happiness in life is our jammies. That's it.
right. And
I may wear my
got
jammies
home,
to go do census today.
as soon as I got home from going there, I came home, got out of those pants, put on a pair of shorts and a tank top. And I was like, it is so miserable out here. Poor Winston had his face all in the air conditioning vent in the car, like, oh, it's so hot.
Yeah, see, we've had fall weather here all week.
I
It's
can't
been
wait to
really
see her leave.
nice.
I cannot wait to see her leaves.
Hey, ladies, I'm going to jump in the chat only because my phone's about to die, so I need to charge it a little bit more.
All right, baby.
All right,
All
girls, be down.
right.
I'll be
Yep.
down below.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the boys to get back. They went to the shooting range at the PD to shoot. So I don't. And I think my son was going to get a haircut because he looked like a Monchichi.
Oh, see, the reason why I couldn't hop on is because we were looking at the video from when I took the GoPro to the woods with the walk with the dogs.
Oh yeah.
So we were reviewing that. So
Mm.
that's why I couldn't jump on when you guys wanted me to this morning. I was going through all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to have to wear makeup to my mom.
Hold on, I gotta answer this phone.
You have to wear makeup? Your mother's?
Well, because because my cousin's is here from Arkansas, and I
Oh.
haven't seen him in like, I don't even know how many years.
Oh,
So in
okay.
order for me to look younger and more put together, I have to wear makeup.
Listen,
and I have to wear a
listen.
bra.
I
No,
never wear makeup for
I just
family.
ran across this on her Facebook. Today, I will just wear underwear and a crown. Hell yeah.
Yep, that's me.
I love that.
I'm stalking your Facebook.
That's all right. That's all right.
It's so
Yeah,
cute.
I mean, I'm telling you, I don't know. I'm so hot natured anyway.
I am too.
I would love to have like a house or like a cabin or even a freaking tent in Maine or somewhere during the summer, just to go for the whole summer. Like people go to Florida for the winter. I'd like to go up north for the summer and stay there till after the leaves change and then come back home. I would love to have something like that.
Pajamas all day. Listen, you're obsessed with this dog. I love you so much.
I am
But
very obsessed with my dog.
the puppy paw. She takes a picture of just his paw, and it's like, this is the cutest puppy paw. But I think the same thing about my pit bull. So I can't
Well,
really say
that's
much.
he's laying with his legs backwards, his back legs backwards, and I took a picture. Oh yeah, I'm
Oh
obsessed.
crap! Hold on, my son's calling me.
Okay. I'm obsessed with my dog. I am. I don't. It's sickening. Carly, you need to go get one.
I know. I am going to get one. I'm
Yeah.
going to get one. I want a bigger dog this time. I had a medium-sized dog before. Now I want a big one.
You
I don't
do?
know what kind, but I'm
Big
going to go
dogs
to
are great.
Animal Friends again because that's where I went to get Katie, and
Yeah.
best dog ever.
Big dogs are great. I do love my big dogs. I do.
I think
I feel
rescue
so
dogs
safe.
are like the best dogs.
Yeah, that's like my son when he works the animal
I
control.
think they appreciate being rescued.
They do. They
I
do.
think when you rescue a dog, they appreciate it.
Yeah.
Honestly.
We rescued Apollo. And he has been the best dog. I mean, he is a German Shepherd, but we rescued him, and he's been great. He has.
And they appreciate. I don't know. For some reason, they appreciate it.
It's like they know you saved them. Yeah, it's like they know you saved saved them from being in a cage all their life.
Yep. Well, I won't go to a puppy mill. I went to Animal Friends, which was a no-kill shelter.
Yeah.
And because if for some reason we couldn't keep her, they would take her back, and they won't.
Yeah.
They won't ever put them down. And it's not like those places that they have them for so long and then they'll put them down. No,
Right.
they've got
You look like you would be a golden retriever mom.
Oh, I would love one of those.
And they have specific dog rescues too, like golden retriever rescues or German Shepherd rescues or, all kinds of rescues for specific dogs too.
Yeah, my brother rescues greyhounds. The
yeah.
greyhounds.
Mm-hmm.
Because he just loves the dog, the breed. But after they're racing, sometimes when they're of no use to the people, they will,
Yeah, they get rid of them. Yeah,
which I think is sad.
It is very
I think
sad.
it's really sad.
Mm-hmm.
Once they've served their purpose, they're done.
Yeah, and those dogs aren't their pets. They just have them for money, and that's so sad. I can't imagine just having a dog to breed it or to race it or to fight it, whatever the case.
Right.
I know my animals are my family. They are part.
They are our family. They're not. Yeah. We don't get them to race them, fight them. Like pit bulls. Like some of the pit bull owners do that. Or isn't it? Don't they even have cockfights too? Like people that get those. What are they?
Roosters.
Roosters to fight.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, LaDonna.
Hey, LaDonna.
Good morning, ladies. How are y'all?
Good morning.
Good, how are you?
Good. I was going to tell you, my favorite dog was a greyhound mix that I had adopted.
Oh, really?
Oh,
about
my
15
brother
years ago.
loves them.
My cousin, who never had a greyhound, was on Facebook recently. She said, I adopted this greyhound, and I think it's sick. It will eat all the food, and it will go outside, and it will run around, and be crazy. But when it comes inside, it goes back to its bed, and it just lays there for the rest of the day. She thought that something was wrong with the dog, and then we all finally said, "Do you not know what a greyhound nature is?" And when we told her that greyhounds are naturally lazy, she just rolled her eyes and laughed
Yeah.
at herself.
Yeah, it's important to definitely do your research on them. That's for sure.
Well, she has a farm, so she's used to sheepdogs and active working animals. She's just never been around greyhounds.
Yeah.
We just had a good chuckle with her.
Yeah, because my German Shepherds, they will eat anything. It doesn't matter. I mean, I feed them the same kind of crunchy food all the time, but they will eat their crunchy food dry, mixed with canned food. They'll eat anything at any time. That
Mhm.
Yorkie of mine, he won't eat anything. I have bought every brand of dog food from $80 a bag to $2 a bag. He
Mhm.
won't, he
Mhm.
won't eat. He wants what we have. And I've just learned, I put dry kibble in his bowl for the day, but he'll eat, like, I'll make him some chicken, rice, or whatever, and that's the only thing he'll eat. He just
He
is
owns
so
you, huh?
picky. Yes. But the lady I got him from says she has 10, and all of hers are like that. They just
Huh.
eat, they're real picky. And one day he'll eat
Oh.
something, like last night, we had deli pizzas. We bought them at Walmart. Well, he
Mhm.
can't eat pizza. I'm not giving him, I mean, I might give him a pepperoni or something, but I'm not going to give him a pizza.
Mhm.
So I had warmed him up some grilled chicken and green beans from a couple nights before that he ate like crazy. Well, last night he knew we weren't eating that chicken. He knew we were eating something else. And I mean, we literally have him a bowl at the table and feed him with a fork. I mean, he is
Really?
spoiled. Yes.
Wow, that is
Oh
the
my
dog that
God.
owns y'all.
Yes.
I joke about my dog
Spoiled.
owning us.
Spoiled,
Oh.
spoiled. Well, I was raised with Dobermans. My dad raised Dobermans, and I love,
Mm.
to this day, I love Dobermans. I just
Yeah,
think
Makeup
they're
Monster has one.
majestic. Yeah, I know. And
Mhm.
yeah, but we were raised with them, and they were never mean or anything like that. I mean, I think it's all in the way you raise your animals, how they are, what their
Oh,
nature is.
absolutely.
Sorry, my house is a madhouse this
But I
morning.
used to be deathly afraid of German Shepherds, deathly, because I got chased on my bike by a German Shepherd. I wouldn't
Aw.
even go. I wouldn't even go near. And it was biting at my heels, like I was trying to ride my bike real fast, and this German Shepherd got out of the house and was chasing me on my bike. So for the longest time, if I saw a German Shepherd, I would have an anxiety attack because it just scared me. Hi, Charlie girl, by the way. Yeah, so
Charlie girl.
I love them now. I think they're beautiful dogs, and I really think it's the way you raise them. I really do.
Oh, yeah,
Because
mine
even
are.
the smaller dogs can be yappy and bitey, and
Mhm.
just depends on how you raise them. But
Yeah.
sometimes, like I think sometimes my mom and dad had a. What do you have, Donna? You have
I have a Chihuahua,
a Chihuahua. They had a Chihuahua.
I have a Schnauzer mix.
That little Chihuahua was a little bitch. God, she was mean. She was mean. Every time you went near her, near my mom or my dad, she would like show her teeth. You know how they show their teeth?
Mine doesn't do that.
There's there.
Honestly, my Chihuahua, other than the fact that she has a Chihuahua face and she does the burrowing, she does not do the behaviors of other. And believe me, I hated Chihuahuas for years because, like you, I had one bite the side of my foot, and I was like 10, and I hated them until like 4 years ago when I finally gave in to my daughter's crying for a Chihuahua. For some reason, she was obsessed with wanting a Chihuahua, but when we adopted Lulu, because we tried to adopt one before that, and that one had such issues, and Toby, my other dog, was making it cower even more. So we gave them to a friend that had no dog, and that dog is thriving there with just being a one owner dog.
Yeah.
So it's
What are
interesting
those
how
other
dogs have
dogs
psychology.
that are one owner dogs? They look like teddy bears. You know what I mean?
I'm trying to remember.
Oh, a
They kind of
chow?
look like a lion.
A chow?
Oh, the
Cow, a
chows or
cow.
something.
They're
Yeah,
they're one family dogs.
yeah, I've heard.
I had a Austin said a Doberman. I had a Doberman and a Weimaraner. He was a mix, and he was the best dog ever. He helped my house from catching on fire when I was a kid. Actually,
Really?
well, what
Wow.
happened was, me and a girlfriend, we were teenagers, probably like 14, and we had taken a shower. We were going roller skating. So we took a shower and we were doing our makeup and we were blow drying our hair and blah, blah, blah. And my parents were sleeping. And what happened was we had taken a wet towel and put it on my bureau. Well, when we blow dried our hair, you know how it gets hot? Well, we put the blow dryer on the wet towel and we left. And we left and we closed the door. Well, my mom woke up to my dog freaking out in front of my door. And my mom opened it, and when she opened it, my whole bureau was in flames. My whole bureau, where the towel was and the blow dryer was, everything. She still has a scar on her wrist from the wax from the blow dryer dropping on her while she was trying to put out the fire. But yeah, he saved the house from going up in flames. He woke the whole house up barking because he knew something was wrong.
I've heard of that too.
I've heard of that too.
Yeah, dogs are amazing animals.
And I don't know how the wet towel and the blow dryer, how it started. I don't know if there was a short, because you would think the wet towel wouldn't have sparked it. We never figured out what sparked it because it was just all burnt. I had a big hole in the top of my bureau.
Did you hear what happened to Misdemeanor's sister this morning?
No, what? It's been crazy busy in my house getting ready for that cookout for tomorrow.
Coffee machine was unplugged and it started on fire.
Really?
Why it was unplugged?
It was unplugged.
And it started on fire?
And it started on didn't she say it was like really hot and it started on fire?
Wow.
That's weird.
And to Misdemeanor, I said, I gave you my ghost and you gave my ghost to your sister.
Ooh.
And you gave it to Eagle.
Oh,
well,
I know. That's why I'm not having no
ghosts.
problems. I'm giving them out to everybody.
Yeah, because didn't they say there was 5 of them? So Eagle, you gave one to Eagle, one to Misdemeanor.
You're next.
Stop it. No.
I'm going to be blessed. I need to go bless my phone in holy water then.
Right? Exactly. Don't be blessing it my way.
That's sad.
Well, I must have given it to you, Jenna, because you're the only one that saw my ghost. I actually saw it.
I know. He won't come play with me because I can see him. So he won't come play with me. I'm safe.
Oh, Nunya scares ghosts off. So
in God's holy name, I block any current coming across
and I can't give it to Robbie because Robbie was doing the sage thing, so he made sure he won't get a ghost.
You know, speaking of Robbie, him and Maxie are a great team. You know,
oh yeah, they are.
They really are. I was watching them last night. They were live, and they were talking about all these places that they're going. Like, Maxie has been emailing people to get into like haunted houses that are haunted and stuff, so he can bring everybody along. But them two together crack me up. It's such a good team, and then. Like Save Robbie was saying that it was such a blessing because of his, struggling with alcoholism and stuff and needing an outlet. It was like Maxie's channel came at the right time. So I don't know. It was just really awesome. Mm-hmm. They're just a really good team.
You know what cracked me up is that they were doing They were cracking me up the night they were at the high school, and they kept
Yes.
losing each other. Where's Save Robbie? I just laughed because it was like they kept losing each other, and it was like, tag, and I was laughing
And
when they both
Save
popped back
Robbie,
up.
right? And Save Robbie is so skittish. Where Maxie, he just kind of roams around and just and Save Robbie is the skittish one, so he's like, "What's that? Oh my God, what's that?" It just cracks me up. It just cracks me up.
And then it cracked me up when Save Robbie kept saying he was crushing on the police officer or the security officer. He kept going, "I need to go give him my phone number." I was like laughing because he was so cute. Y'all remember us in middle school, high school? Do you think he likes me? Should I give him a note saying I like him? Do you remember the note that would say, "If you like me, circle yes. If
Yes
you
or
don't,
no."
cross out
Yeah.
no."
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You remember
That
doing
reminds
that
me
in
of those
school,
innocent little crushes that we all had in elementary or middle school.
right?
Yeah.
Misbehaving. I only give ghosts to people that come up on my panel. Want to come up on my panel?
But he got
Hey.
Maxie
Grab
got his join button last night, so I was really happy for him
Oh,
too.
did he? Good
Yeah.
for him.
Yeah,
Good for
yeah.
him.
I was happy for him.
Now, the only ghosts I want you to send here is that they'll run a vacuum cleaner, do my baseboards, and my
Oh, I
blinds.
wish. They
Now,
don't
if
do
you have a
stuff
house,
like that.
now if you have, what was her name? The maid. Remember the TV show from the 60s with the maid?
Oh, Hazel?
Hazel. If you got Hazel the witch, Hazel the ghost, if she'll come over and do my cleaning, I'll love it.
Right.
Yeah.
I would take any ghost that wants to clean, cook.
Clean, do dishes,
Right. They're more
Mhm.
than welcome to come join.
vacuum, dust,
Mhm.
make the beds in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do
they're more than
laundry.
welcome.
Oh,
They're
we
more than
lost
welcome.
Leo's wife.
She
We
just jumped
lost
down.
Leo.
She jumps down and jumps up. She's been doing it all morning.
Is
It's
she on a trampoline?
It's her
Yeah,
Wi-Fi.
pretty much.
It's her poor Wi-Fi. It does it to her all the time.
That
Her
sucks.
It does.
Sucks. Well, I'm wishing Miss Demeanor a good day at work. She's off to work now.
Oh, she went
Have
to
a
work.
good day at work,
Yeah,
Miss
she went to
Miss
work.
Demeanor.
Have a good day if you're listening. Have a good day at work.
Hope not many people slam their doors in your face.
Oh,
She's gonna
God.
tell them all her stories today. She's gonna end up bringing coffee with her in a thermal. Yeah, and here, let's have coffee and do census, and
Yeah,
I'll tell
why
you
not?
stories.
The Hubs is home. Gonna start getting ready to go. Love y'all. Love you too, Leo's wife.
Bye, Leo's wife. We love you.
you. So, are you going live today, or are you just doing family stuff today?
I'm hoping to go live. I'm hoping to go live tonight. I've been working on another case, so I'm hoping I can finish that up. But at the same time, I'm trying to get ready for a cookout and everything. So no promises, but I'm trying. If I do, it will be a later stream, like an evening stream when my husband goes to bed and stuff.
Yeah, I like the later streams because I'm in bed and I can just relax and listen.
Yeah, so if I do, it definitely won't be an afternoon one. If I do jump on in the afternoon, it will be just because I'm bored and want to say hi or something happen. You never know. But
well, that's why I went live this morning, because when you get that membership thing, I think you're obligated to do
so many lives.
Well, I think you're obligated to do some private lives. That's one of the perks of the membership thing. So yeah, once or twice a month, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how to do those other things like Diane does.
We have to do like a private phone call, and I can walk you through all of that, Carla.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and figure out how to do that, because I think it would be fun where everybody could just talk. And you don't have to be on camera and just talk, and it would be for members only, and we could just like we do, we all do.
For anybody that's not members of Diane's, what it is basically it's kind of like Zoom, but it's on Google. And and you can have as many people, and you have a private chat where, well, it's not a private chat, but a community chat where you can type if you don't want to talk. But we're all on like a square TV screen, like how you guys see us on YouTube. And it's all private, and you get to talk. So it's
Yeah,
pretty
and you
cool.
can talk about whatever you want, and nobody's like, there's no trolls. It's just for members only, and yeah.
Yep.
So I'm going to try and figure out how to do that, and we'll do that once a month, or I know they do it once a week, but like I'll do it once a month, and I'll do the private StreamYards like twice a month, and
Yeah, we just have to talk, and I'll help you. I'll walk you through it all.
We'll figure it out. Figure it out. But it's kind of fun. It is kind of fun because you just talk about, whatever comes up, like you do in a phone call with your friends. But
right, instead of you guys typing in chat, and I get that everybody's leery about being on YouTube. It's different because you're in chat with everybody that's members of Carla's, so you don't have to cam up or anything, but you can engage better than typing. You're able to talk. And I'm telling you, I went into Diane's once, and she had like 30 people in there, and it was awesome. Everybody took their time talking and stuff. It was just really cool. It definitely is a cool perk.
LaDonna, I was going to ask you, because I lost a few wrenches last week, and I wanted to ask you if you wanted to be a wrench.
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, very cool.
All you have to do is talk, just type something in the chat so I can make you a wrench, because I lost 3 wrenches.
Well, I need to get off in a few minutes because I'm actually got to get some clean.
Oh yeah, whenever you type in there. And
I'm meeting a YouTube friend of mine tomorrow. She's up here for the weekend.
Oh, fun. Yeah.
And she came up here for a wedding.
A little, Carla, LaDonna's in there, not far up. You'll be able to mod her if you look in the chat. She wrote, and it's not that far up.
Okay, cool.
Looking. I have to do it on. Oh, there she is. Okay. Yeah. You are now.
I wrench for a minute. I wrench for several channels, so I've done it plenty of times.
Yes, Miss Behaven, we do need to get me to 1,000 subs. I'm getting there, though. I'm happy with the direction my channel's going, and, I'm happy that, am I one that got 1,000 subs, with the snap of a finger? No, but I'm okay with that, too. What am I at? Let me look.
It took me a year and a half.
I thought you were at 600.
I was, I've been doing it for 4 months now, doing my lives for 4 months, and I'm at 624.
Oh, there you go.
Not too bad.
I'm pretty happy. 3 of those are me and my other 2 backup accounts.
I love you for
I was joking and telling everybody, go get your troll accounts and sub up
Right? Get me to 1,000. There you go. Everybody put your troll accounts in there, too.
I need to make troll accounts. I have one, but I don't really consider it a troll account. It's just an alternate account for when someone has me blocked and I'm nosy and want to see what they're saying.
Yeah, I gotta think, when I do get to 1,000, when I get to 1,000, what am I gonna do, Because you have to do some kind of celebration type live for 1,000. So I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do when I hit 1,000.
You're at 624, so you're more than halfway there.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know how I got to 1,800. I really don't. I guess by going live every morning, it's word of mouth sometimes. It's not like I advertise that much. I just go on, do my thing. And you're going to be doing Wednesdays, so you'll get more stuff.
I'll get there. Like I said, I'll get there. The more that I do it, I do definitely have to get more consistent. That's one thing I definitely have to do. I have to try to make a schedule and try to stick to it, because it seems like everybody that has a schedule does really well, where people look forward to that day, that time. They know once a week, these people, like Diane and Wendy, they have Tuesdays and Fridays. Right.
And now Mondays they do their phone call thing.
Stephanie Harlow, she does her releases for her crimes at certain times of the week, so everybody looks forward to that. So I definitely think that's one thing I definitely have to work on, is a schedule, which I'm trying to. Like I just finished the Cheryl Coker case and now I jumped right into another case. So hopefully there's not such a lapse.
Right.
But it's
We'll
hard
be
when you're doing your own research. You
every
know?
Wednesday too. So that's going to be, something that you do every Wednesday. So,
And I don't know for anybody that watches Stephanie Harlow, I know I do. I feel so bad for her. She doesn't know if her Halloween is going to be happening because she got locked out of her email and she can't get back in. She has contacted Google and Google just says they can't help her. That she, basically she shouldn't complain because it's a free service. And she's like, okay, it's great that it's a free service. But at the same time, you have it like locked up like Fort Knox. And when you need it open, there's nobody to talk to about it.
Did she forget her password or did somebody hack it?
No, what happened was is she hired somebody to organize her emails because she, between sponsors and regular email, everything. So she hired somebody and the woman logged in and she had that 2-thing authenticator. So it said, are you this person using it here? And she clicked yes, so the girl could get into her emails. What happened was the woman started deleting a lot of junk mail, like from the trash, and it red flagged it because it's never been used in that town and things were getting deleted at a rapid pace. So they locked it.
Oh, they thought somebody had hacked it. So as a security. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So then, you know how you go and get it unlocked, that you give your backup email, So she goes and does that, thinks it's going to be a quick fix. So she goes and answers all the questions, puts in her secondary email, and they said, and it comes back that we can't verify your second email. So it still was locked. So then she Twittered Google, called Google, sat on a phone for 45 minutes for somebody to say, there's nothing we can do. When the people that work on that get to it, that's when it will open. And
it's going to be heart-wrenching.
It does, because all her videos to start Halloween or whatever are in that drive, in her Google hard drive, in her email. All her sponsors that she needs to talk to, she don't know how to get a hold of them because they're all in that email. So she was like so stressed yesterday. I felt bad.
I can relate on a personal level because I've had the same email for 30 years. So that's linked all to my kids' schools, doctor's offices. So, I mean, on a personal level, if I was to get locked out of my account, I mean, it wouldn't be that hard to, obviously I can read, but the agony and the pain of having to go and resubmit emails to all those different locations and stuff.
Yeah, because she said even when I got on to talk to a person on Google, she said I had my ID, I had everything ready to prove that it's me. Just open up my email, and they wouldn't do it. They were like, sorry, we don't do it.
Probably COVID has put down a lot of priorities and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because we've all noticed that.
Have any of you heard of Bailey Sarian?
Oh,
she does
she's
crime
awesome.
while doing her makeup.
I
started watching her 6 months ago. She had 800,000. Now she's up to 2.6 million.
Y'all need to watch
she's
her.
The one that she's the one that does her makeup while she does crime, right?
Yes. She's real snarky and she's so funny. Her sense of humor.
I don't, but I'm subbing to her right now.
She is awesome. If you got a task to do like laundry, clean your toilet, I mean, she keeps you engaged. She is so good. She basically recounts old stories.
In another,
she's beautiful.
In another up-and-coming crime channel that I've been actually watching that isn't bad is that 10 for Life. I don't know if anybody's subbed to her.
10 for Life? I've never heard of her.
Yeah,
it's called TEN?
Nope, it's the number 10 for Life. And and she's great. Hold on, I'll actually put her link. She's the one that's been covering the Sophie case. She's the one that's been talking to the parents and stuff. Family members and stuff, but she does crime, and she's not a new up and coming crime channel. I actually like her.
hmm
So.
Did anybody watch the Truth stream yesterday when they were talking about the Shanann law that they're trying to get?
No, I
Yeah.
didn't see that.
Yeah.
That's going to be, I need to go and read up on that because I think that would be, in some cases, a good thing for the victims' families, for their privacy protection.
Yeah,
Also for
definitely.
bullying on YouTube, like bullying.
I think it would be great because I think our country needs to have more laws engaged for cyberbullying for everybody, but for people like victims' families that, with situations
Yeah, in
happen.
particular, yeah.
Because
Oh, Samara beat me to it.
like if I remember, they were talking about it's one thing to investigate, like Jenna Mean does, who does thorough research, but you keep it at research and on YouTube only, and you don't go into crazy rabbit trails and
Yes, that's a
calling
hard
people.
thing to do. Truthfully and honestly, it really is a hard thing to do. You have to, like, for me, in some of the cases that I did, I could have went down huge rabbit holes, but I would have been live for days. And you really
Right.
have to pick and choose, especially when you're doing your own research and stuff. You do have to pick and choose what goes out, what's real, what's not. So I try to stick to the more 100% more accurate, than other rabbit holes.
Because I've noticed that when you watch some of these bigger YouTubes that make their channel built on like a one case, especially now that the certain case that we all know about is now 2 years old, certain channel from Europe, he is starting to really stretch. Like he did a stream just about the dogs.
Yes.
I know exactly
who you're talking.
I
and
mean,
that's exactly who.
He is running out of ideas that he's getting to the point where I'm waiting to see if he's going to start accusing, the dust bunnies or, really stretch.
I know that's one of the biggest ones that they've been having a problem with is that creator. I believe if we're talking about the same one.
I just don't want to get don't want to get Carla flagged for saying a name.
Exactly. And so I know he is definitely, it's time to put it to rest.
I've already unsubscribed from him because I was really
you gotta find a new case. It's been 2 years.
Yeah.
And like they said, everything's out there. Everything you need to know is out there. Why are you now? It looks like you're just trying to make money. He's doing it for his own monetary gain, in my opinion.
It's like the Jodi Arias case. They just went on, even after she was convicted and sentenced. They just went on and on and on about her. People are obsessed with her. I'm done with her. She's in prison for life. You know what I mean?
I'm not trying to be sarcastic, but murders happen every day. So why can't you find fresh new cases like Jenna Moon's doing?
Right.
I mean, there's so many. I mean, I'm not trying to be gross, but there's so many other murder cases. Go and find those, and there's so much in history.
I think it all goes with what's highly publicized and what's popular. Like Jodi Arias was all over the world.
Right? Yeah,
because it's all over the world. Is globally a global case. So people just capitalize, and I believe it's capitalizing on it. So
but it capitalizes on it, but they don't. Everybody's talking about the same stuff.
Right.
You can only research a case so much. Where every person that's doing it, they're going to put their own spin on it, but still the facts are the facts. You know what I mean? And that's why I try to find cases there's so many cases out there in the world. So many. As heartbreaking it is.
And I like hearing about cases I've never heard of.
Yeah.
And I kind of research cases sometimes. I mean, I go on there's a case that, comes up, and then I'll just Google it, and I'll go to that channel that's doing something about it.
Don't get me wrong, if a big case broke, do you think I wouldn't, of course I would, but then there comes a time, 2 years later, I mean, it's time, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, family's been through enough.
See, here was where my disgust got with this European person. When he got on a live stream and full of, I know it was several hundred, if not almost 1,000, and he went on and on about this poor dog trainer in that state. I mean, she was probably just a volunteer or she just started. I mean, he was denigrating a dog trainer. I mean, that's how low you got to go to find a new, fresh focus on an old case. I mean, you don't know what you're doing to this woman's life, her reputation. I
Yeah,
mean, and you
I
don't know
agree.
her. I mean, you don't know if the dog was having a bad day that day or the dog was
Mhm.
young. I mean,
Right.
to denigrate a dog trainer
And I think
over,
that's and I think that's what they're trying to do with Shannon's law too, is there's a fine line between free speech and slander. And they want to
Mhm.
make that law where where on the internet and stuff that there's a line that you can't cross, and this creator has gone well and beyond that line of free speech is what they're trying to say. So
oh
that's
yeah,
what they're trying to make the law.
and and you know what? If that person that had also gone had officially gone under witness protection, and you
Mm-hmm.
go and throw shade out, or you think you found her new location, and you're throwing it out there, and like they said,
Mm-hmm.
do you know that you broke so many federal United States laws if you do mess with a witness of a federal witness protection? Because I don't
Mm-hmm.
understand. I
Oh
mean,
yeah.
And that's the other thing I think they're working on too, is because he lives out of the state, it's even harder. And they also want
hmm
to make it where it doesn't matter if you're out of the state or not. I think. Don't quote me on that one, but I think
no,
there's
no, no.
something in that area too that they're trying to add, because that's their hardest hurdle, is that he is not in the states.
Right.
Yeah, there's that's my thing is there should be some international. I mean, they really need to make some international global laws that that cannot be broken, because since the internet really is global, it's not just United States, even though it just seems like we seem to own it, but
Right.
we don't. There's just should be so many different things. The cyber, because that makes me mad when somebody is sitting in another country and they think, well, because I don't live in your country, I'm going to go ahead and freely just do
Yeah,
whatever I
I can
want
do
to
whatever
destroy
I
your
want.
life.
Mhm.
And I'm going to go after your kids. I'm going to go after your mother just because I can, and you can't touch me. Ha ha ha. So it
Right.
would be great if we could find ways to protect ourselves,
Mm-hmm.
because
Yeah.
I've heard of people even being bullied in such minute communities as like a recipe group. I mean,
Mhm.
it's amazing how you can find a troll almost anywhere,
Oh,
and it,
definitely.
Yeah.
you know,
I agree. I mean, and I just think it's horror, and then you add that he's trying to say he wants to do this law and he's trying to, get people to leave his family alone. Can you blame him? Then you have
Oh,
these other creators that are going on saying how wrong it is for him doing a GoFundMe and how, you I just think it's horrible. I think it's horrible
yeah.
for the people putting him down for trying to do a law. When you don't
hmm
Yeah.
know, if you're not donating, this is my thing. If you're not donating, why say anything? If you're
that's what I'm
not
saying.
donating, why put
hmm
your 2 cents in? I don't get it.
My law is my name is Bennett, and I'm not in it, because if my name's not attached to it in some way, and like you just said, if I didn't donate it, then I have really no say so about it. Now I can state my opinion a little bit, but to
Mm-hmm.
go and really take it to certain levels.
Right.
And that's why I'm impressed with people like you. If you're going to go and say something about somebody, make sure you got all your research done, dot your I's,
Mm-hmm.
cross your T's, because I'm going to tell you right now, throwing out false flags and misinformation
Yeah.
can eventually, if if that's a consistent thing that any creator does, eventually it's going to catch up with you one way or
Yep.
another.
Yep. It definitely will. And I just, I mean, some of the false things that were being said by a certain creator was just disgusting. You don't go on your panel and talk about a grieving family. I don't care what you think, you know. His family is grieving. This family has gone through so much, and they're the innocent parties in all of this, you know. And I don't know. I just think there comes a time where it's time to leave them alone, and it's
Right,
time.
right. So that's why I think it would be really good to. I'm gonna check out this channel that was on there talking about this law,
Yes.
and if it's a good thing, then I think we should all try to help to get that law into
Oh,
become a law.
definitely.
Yeah.
I'm going
I
to.
would like to know more about the law before, because like his community page discusses the law, and he kind of discusses it in his GoFundMe, but I would like to know more about my personal thing. I kind of want to know more about the law.
Well, I need to go back and find it, but they said that there was a law from 2009 that got tabled, and that creator said that if you go back and look at that law that was tabled, that a lot of the new Shanann law is based on that law that never got passed.
Okay.
I just need to go back to the truth and find. It was 2009. It was like a cyberbullying law or something. It didn't have a name like Shanann's law attached to it. It was supposed to be for cyberbullying, but it got tabled for some reason in 2009.
Oh boy, do I wish that got passed.
Yeah, me too, because 2009, 9 years ago, would have been awesome, because that would probably help some of the channels that are around today not be able to exist.
Right. And I don't think our community would be in the way it is if those laws were in effect. Yeah. I totally agree.
So if we can find that information and look at what the tenets of that, because it sounds like they had a lot of good solid things where they're trying to basically say it's because people, here's the problem. How many of us say, well, it's my freedom of speech is being violated? Well, I know it's been a long time since I read the actual freedom of the speech amendment. So I think it wouldn't hurt us all to go back and reread the Constitution and our Bill of Rights and actually see what it says, because it's one thing to say, you know, well, I've got freedom of speech. Well, freedom of speech doesn't mean you're allowed to throw lies around or, you know, slander.
I agree.
Or just bullying.
Right, or bullying.
Yeah, for no reason. Like kids have killed themselves over being online.
Oh yeah, and they need to make laws where it's really, really hard to make it harder for kids and social media, because I really think there should be laws about limiting social media for kids to a certain age.
Right.
They just don't have the maturity. And then the ones who have an agenda or just want to have fun.
Mean.
Yeah, mean girls.
Mean girls,
There should be laws that prevent that from happening.
Absolutely, I agree.
Because the kids already, it feels bad if, you know, in the old days, if you were bullied at school, you dealt with it at school. But now these kids are having to deal with it if they even go on social media.
And they all have cell phones, and they all have internet, and they all have this and that. So,
right.
It's gotten out of hand, I think. We need to have some kind of regulation that stops that. But I think I'm going to end this, girls. Thank you so much for coming up.
Yeah.
And hopefully we'll see you later.
Bye, guys. If anybody has any motivation, would y'all kind of send it to me? Because I'm really trying to find that motivation to clean the house.
Sending it to you.
I had tons of motivation yesterday, but I have none today.
Now I want to make that cake, though, that Leo's wife made.
I've already gained weight from just hearing about it, because when she said caramel, I was gone. I was like,
and chocolate and whipped cream and bars on top. Oh my God. But yeah, so I'm gonna
maybe I'll make that for my cookout tomorrow. That could be a snack.
And she said it was really easy. Like you need sweetened condensed milk, Cool Whip.
I'm getting cavities now.
Yeah, I know.
So she probably made her whipped cream herself instead of buying whipped cream with the condensed milk and stuff.
Yeah, lying.
Bye, guys. I'll talk to you later.
All right, bye,
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye,
have a great day. Thanks for coming in today. I really appreciate you all for being here. So you guys have a great day, and I'll see you when I see you. I don't know when, but I will. I'll be back.